Hello everybody, let's imagine, shall we, that you and I are both company directors or senior managers in a very successful company. We earn lots of money and it's new car time. And obviously for benefit in kind reasons, it makes all the sense in the world for us to buy a new EV. Tesla no longer make the Model S. Besides, even if they did, all of our employees have Model 3s and Model Ys, so we need something a bit more special than them, don't we? Perhaps a Porsche Taycan, but nah, there's already half a dozen of those at the exclusive golf club that we're a member of. If, like me, you're a family man, maybe you should get yourself a super SUV, a Lotus Electra, but no, you need to make sure you can reliably get to your place of work every single day in order to keep up the monthly payments. And yes, every week at the moment, there is a brand new car brand with an EV offering to try and tempt our business, but no. For me, if I was in this position, I'd be looking long and hard at the car that we are driving today, a BMW i7. And today we're going to find out if it's any good to drive and what it would be like as a family car. Come on, let's get into it. My name's Ben and welcome to Dad Cars. So what is it exactly that we are driving today? This is a 2025 BMW i7. This is an eDrive 50 M Sport model, which has 450 horsepower and just rear wheel drive. A 105.7 kilowatt hour battery. And in the world of EVs, 0 to 60 is quite important. And this particular model should do 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds. It has got a boost pedal as well, girls.
Does a boost pedal mean it goes really fast?
So we'll test the boost pedal in a minute, all right? But guess how much this weighs, girls?
How much?
I think it's nearly 2.6 tons. So do you want to see how fast it is, girls, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of that noise that it makes?
Yeah. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Right, we're coming up to national speed limit now.
Can you press
So,
the boost pedal?
you want me to press the boost pedal, yeah?
Yeah.
National speed limit, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got the boost on 3, 2, 1. Whoa! What do you think of that?
That was quick.
I know you should expect it really with performance EV, but it is instant, absolutely instant. And the, not throttle response, is it? The accelerator pedal response is absolutely instant. Before we get back to the driving, I want to check out the real-world family practicality of the i7. Pickles, come and check out the new 7 Series.
It looks so cool.
What did you say?
The lights are too small at the front.
Well, look, you make an interesting point, okay? Because the 7 Series has always been a very classy, very understated car for BMW, and this, the new one, is a departure of that. This is quite in your face, isn't it?
The front is so long. What?
I know, it's got a massive, huge bonnet. Do you know why? Do you reckon that's so that it can house a huge V12 engine? Is that what do you want to have a look at the engine? Yeah?
It's so big.
It's massive, isn't it? It's not a real engine.
What?
That's just the cover. There is no engine up the front. This is all electric.
They've put the number plate wrong. Where's the green slash?
Oh yeah, because there's no green part. Yeah, it's because it's got a private plate on it, hasn't it? So you know it's a big car when it makes Maserati Gran Turismo and a van look small, don't you, yeah? And it's because the new 7 Series only comes in a long wheelbase version. And this long wheelbase version is even longer than the previous generation's long wheelbase version. This is nearly 5.4 meters long. So it's like 40 centimeters longer than Mummy's Range Rover. So do you want to see just how much space there is in the back of this incredibly long car? You've spent your whole life in the back of like 2+2s, haven't you, with your daddy? Yeah. Imagine if daddy had a car like this.
No, you need to buy this car.
Why?
That's so cool. You got screens! It's on both sides as well! Hey!
Budge up then, come on.
Budge up, yo.
Little one said roll over. Right, let me check. Let me check the rear practicality for adults. I have got ample headroom, which is brilliant, and acres of legroom. Look at this. It's because this is designed for very important people sat in the back when they've got a driver at the front.
VIP.
But today we are taking out some very important pickles in the back instead. What do you think of the roof?
It's cool. Wow! I like all the lines on it.
I think the roof is called the Sky Lounge panoramic roof.
Oh, I like this light.
I think you can do your own like climate controls and things like that as well. And you've got one on both sides. Would you girls like having screens in the back for that?
Can we put games and videos on it?
You're going to be disappointed when I tell you this, yeah? But a very popular option with the G77 series is a cinema theatre screen that you can get, which is like 30 something inches. It goes all the way across here and you can watch stuff on it. And it like comes down.
Are you serious?
But it costs £4,000.
I don't care. You're buying this car. You're buying this car. You're buying this car.
You want one of these, do you?
Yeah.
Would you like it if Daddy had a luxury barge?
No, you need to buy this car with that and the theatre screen.
And the theatre screen, okay,
You
all right.
promise that you'll do that in your life.
Okay, well, I promise I will get a luxury barge in our life.
But it doesn't
But
necessarily
it might
mean...
not necessarily be a G77 series. Or it might, who knows? Right, we're getting sidetracked. This is a 5-seater, there's 2 sets of Isofix, and there will be top tether points, yes, at the top there as well. Oh, and there's one in the middle, which is really cool. And the Isofix points are really lovely and easy to access. Look, this flap comes up, which means you don't have to worry about scratching your beautiful perforated leather when you're getting your Isofix child seat in. This was designed for parents, designed to be a dad car. What do you think of this leather?
Oh, it feels
Perforated.
nice.
It feels lovely and soft, doesn't it? It'd be dreadful if you dropped something like ice cream in that though. Perforated leather and children, not the best mix.
No, because it would get stuck in the little holes.
I remember you did that in the Dad B9. And also girls, I've just measured and you would be able to get comfortably, easily, a 4 across Multimac in the back of this car as well. Which means parents like me with 3 or 4 children don't need to buy a X7. You just simply need to get a Multimac. They make 3 across and 4 across child seats to fit almost any car. Heck, I've even got a 4 across in the back of my Maserati Gran Turismo. Should we have a look at the boot?
Go have a look.
Go on then, let's see. 500 litres of boot space, or to put it another way, more than enough for your buggy and other bits and pieces that you would want if you've got young children. And look, bit of extra storage under there as well. And I do believe if you have the plug-in hybrid version, you get 10% extra boot space. Oh yeah, you've just spotted the ski hatch.
Can I open it from inside the car?
Yes.
You can see it.
Hey. But seriously, I'm not even exaggerating because the opening is so big, you could get everything you need in and out for family life without fear of damaging anything. This boot is incredibly practical. Oh yeah, there's a little cubby hole there as well, isn't there? So practicality tick, however, practicality due to the scale of it, I mean, just me sort of bringing it here on the driveway, you notice the length. You really do notice the length. So it might be an issue parking in certain situations, but let's get it out on the road and see what it's like to drive, shall we? Right, girls, do you want to go for a drive?
Yeah.
The 360 cameras are incredible, which I think will make piloting this absolute barge around a lot more practical. Right, girls, should we do a 0 to 60?
Yeah.
Yeah? Although it's rear wheel drive, and we are driving this in the winter, it's a perfect day. All right, so boost paddle, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hold on.
Oh, it does feel very fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, all of the drama is that instant torque hit, isn't it? And then, I mean, it doesn't let up, but it sort of then settles into accelerating. Even though it is a perfect winter's day, it is very cold out there, and I'm pleased to confirm that there's not been any rear wheel spin whatsoever at all. So look, if you're wondering, thinking you need to have the all-wheel drive, the X-Drive version, it's not necessarily that you do. Right, roundabout test, girls. Okay, so imagine it's busy rush hour. This is a very long car that, you know, you can't wait around forever to get into the biggest spot, but we see a little gap. What do you think?
Cool.
So do you need a higher powered version of the i7? I don't think you necessarily do. So we talked a little bit earlier on about the looks of this thing, didn't we? And Pickle, what did you say about the lights at the front?
They're too small.
They're too small. Look, the 7 Series has always been like that timeless, classic favourite suit that you've got in your wardrobe. And this is a departure from that. This is like wearing a suit with your collar turned up and a pair of Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses. But you can't deny, in the right spec, in the right colour combination, these cars have got bags of presence, haven't they? And I like a car with strong road presence. This car's owner, Roshan, likes a car with strong road presence. And that's why I think he has also done the rather popular mod, which is getting this so that it can sit a little bit lower. I'm told that's very easy and inexpensive to do, and it's also very easy to undo and put back to standard as well. And thankfully, at a touch of a button, this does have a lift mode as well. So if you're going over a speed bump or going up a sloped driveway, you can press that. What is this like being in the back of, be honest, compared to Aston Martin DB9 or one of the Maseratis that we've owned?
It's actually so much more space.
Okay, so there's a lot more space, obviously, than my dad cars that I choose to have.
Yeah,
but what about Mummy's Range Rover? How does it compare to Mummy's Range Rover in the back? But obviously, imagine that you would be in a 4-Cross Multimac, just like in the back of Mummy's L405.
I think this was just slightly bigger.
Does that feel slightly bigger?
Yeah.
I reckon you might be right, you know. What about for me as the driver? Well, the first thing is the huge screen. So your infotainment screen and your instrument cluster, it's all one big massive screen. And as subscribers know, I personally am more of an analog guy, but I think in an EV, obviously it works. The materials in here are lovely. Look, up here you've got contrast stitched leather. The seats are so comfortable. They're both comfortable and offer more lateral support than what I would have assumed as well. Just so soft. This is the thing with large luxury saloons like this, you can soak up loads of miles and then arrive at your destination not feeling completely wrecked like you would if you were driving something a bit more sporty. Oh, it just flashed up on the screen telling me to stop. Just don't really know why. That's a weird noise, isn't it? What do you think of that noise, girls?
Listen. No, I don't like that.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's really weird.
That's...
It sounds like a really bad violinist. Someone playing the violin really badly.
I'm sure you can switch all of these off. I'm driving it in guest mode rather than Roshan's owner's mode, and I reckon he has turned all of this off because I didn't hear it earlier on. The steering wheel for me, for my preference, is a bit too big and chunky and squishy. Yeah, I prefer something that's a bit harder wrapped leather and yeah, a bit smaller in your hand. But BMW seems to love this type of steering wheel these days. Oh, you found the blind for the roof. Hey girls, can you spot the air vents in the front here?
No.
They're hidden underneath this lip here. But I'm pleased to say that there are actual physical analog controls to direct those vents as well. They're at the bottom. The climate controls are unfortunately on the screen, but handily they do seem to always be sort of showing at the bottom there.
Like?
All right, you can stop playing with that roof blind now if you want.
Why? We like to.
It's a little bit annoying, have to admit. There must be a way that you can put like parental controls on those screens in the back to limit what they can and can't do. You've also got one of my favourite modern features, heads-up display. You've got wireless charging pad for your phone. Oh, look, there's loads of stuff. I'm going to forget so many, and I'm not even going to have a look at this infotainment screen in this video. But all in all, the interior here for me as the driver, this is a exceptionally special, luxurious, modern place to be where you can't moan too much about screens, modern stuff, because at the end of the day, Is this an i7? It's an EV. Right, girls, national speed limit again. Let's try it without the boost, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. It's good performance, isn't it, girls?
Yeah.
But there's no noise, is there? No noise, no drama. Right, next up then, girls, I need to talk about how this thing drives, and the ride quality, as you would expect, is exceptional. It's lovely, it's comfortable. Don't you feel like we're just floating around on air, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah? This is more comfortable than Daddy's Dadarati, would you say?
Yeah.
So you can drive this like a conventional normal car. So, you know, you accelerate and then you use the brake to slow down and then it coasts when you just lift off. But if I press down and move it over to B from D and B, and it will now be operated one pedal driving like a lot of EVs do. Now, I'm actually a fan of driving EVs like this. I've driven several over the last few years and I've got used to this. But interestingly, Roshan, the owner of this, he says he only ever drives it in the conventional mode. He doesn't like it like this. Did you press that then, girls?
No.
Is it just open and close it by itself?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Are you winding me up?
No, I promise.
What? Okay, all right. So don't touch that screen again and let's see if that opens up or not. All right? You're winding me up, aren't you?
No, we're not. We promise, we're not.
The steering is very easy to use, very intuitive, but obviously, as you would expect, it's devoid of any sort of genuine, authentic analog feel. And on the few little bits of twisties that I've been doing and, you know, going around roundabouts, it's a nice thing to take corners with a little bit of pace, let's say. But the pleasant surprise for me, despite this being such a large vessel, is the width of it does not feel overwhelming. So these are, excluding the wing mirrors, 1.95 meters wide, but just generally, as the driver, how do I feel? Now, bearing in mind that I am a massive petrol head, I'm a huge fan of a large capacity engine. But honestly, hand on heart, driving this around, this does feel like an event. This does feel special. I feel like a boss in this thing. And so we will be coming on to ownership costs, running costs in a moment. But first, let's talk about safety. Obviously, this being the car enthusiast channel for families. And fun fact, did you know that a BMW 7 Series has never been NCAP crash tested? And I think the reason for that is because lower production number, high-end luxury cars, it's the same with Bentleys and Rolls-Royce and Aston Martins. Yeah, they just don't feel the need to NCAP crash test them. That's not going to be a selling factor. And I agree with the logic, because honestly, the perception of safety with this car, this feels like an absolute tank. It feels so solid, plus the size of it, the weight of it as well.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Huh?
I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Do you actually feel a little bit sick?
Yeah.
Now, it's funny because you're just like me. You're like Daddy. I used to get travel sick sometimes, but normally only if I sit in the third row. But I sometimes, in really high performance EVs, I sometimes get motion sickness slightly as the driver. Never had that in any other car. Do you want me to pull over for a little bit, sweetie? And then actually I can talk about the ownership costs and running costs while we pull over for 5 minutes, yeah? Would you like that?
Yeah.
It's that time of year as well, though, sweet, where everybody's feeling poorly, so you might just be feeling a little bit poorly.
I don't think you're going to be able to park in this place. It's too long.
I think I can. I just don't want to go anywhere near that curb because this car's got 21-inch diamond cut alloys.
Diamond?
And you do not want to curb diamond cut alloys. Oh, and I need to put my head right in front of the sun there, otherwise that's going to be horrible for people. Do you know how much this car costs? Well, the i7, they start from like £101,000 here in the UK. This model we're testing here today, the list price was about £113,000. But I don't think anybody is buying an i7 with £110,000 in the bank, just going in paying cash for one. That's not how it's done. You know, it's like this car's owner Roshan, he's got this on a 2-year lease deal.
What does that mean?
So it means that he paid a deposit, an amount of money to start off with, and then for 2 years he's paying same amount every month. And then after 2 years, he just hands the car back. And I think right now, at time of recording, if you went online and tried to get one of these on a 2-year lease deal, spec like this, it would probably be about £10,000 down and about £1,000 a month. Although interestingly, Roshan, he managed to time it, which apparently you can, and he pays around half that amount down and half that amount a month. Which, come on, for that sort of money, you would definitely be tempted, wouldn't you? Hey girls, BMW claims that the range on a full charge with one of these is around 370 miles. However, Roshan tells me in the real world, he gets like at least 100 less than that. He actually sees like 220 to 270. So that's quite a lot less. But he doesn't drive it in the one pedal mode. Perhaps it will come as no surprise, but these aren't the most efficient EVs. Obviously big, heavy things, high performance, lots of gubbins going on as well inside here.
Who is that?
Is that, did
No.
you do that?
No.
Did you touch the screen?
Yes.
I reckon there's something else on the screen, which is meaning it's doing it. According to the internet, these i7s get between 2.6 and 3.4 miles per kilowatt hour, and that is not good. I mean, that's even slightly worse than what you get with a Porsche Taycan, which is known as not being the most efficient. But interestingly, prior to this car's owner had a previous generation 730D, which is known as having an incredible range and good fuel efficiency. On one tank of diesel, he would regularly get around 600 miles, but one tank of diesel would cost him £140. In this, that same distance would cost him about £40 in home electric charging. So that's quite a saving over a like-for-like internal combustion engine. But in 2 or 3 years' time, obviously, here in the UK, there's talks of a pay per mile coming in, 3 pence per mile for EVs. So it will still be cheaper, but anyway, that is a topic for another day. Right, let's get going again now. Are you feeling a bit better?
Yeah.
And obviously we're buying one of these brand new. They come with a 3-year unlimited mileage BMW warranty. And with BMW's EVs, the battery comes with a 100,000 mile warranty. Will these depreciate like crazy? Yes. So that's my personal recommendation with an i7 is, you know, get it on a lease deal, get it on a PCP deal, which the money that you spend, obviously you'll have nothing at the end of it. But if that is good enough value to you to be able to drive around in a brand new car like this for 2, 3, 4 years, well, then it makes a lot of sense. But I can't help but wonder just how cheap these i7s will be when they are over 3 years old and over 100,000 miles. Before I give you my summary on the i7, I want to say a massive thank you to this car's owner, Roshan. Roshan is a dad, he's got 2 children. They are similar ages to you girls, actually. Do you think that their daddy's got a really cool dad car?
Yeah.
So what is my summary on the BMW i7? Now remember, I'm a massive petrol head. I am a huge lover of large capacity engines. I love owning V12s and V8s. If in the future I finally own an old depreciated 7 Series with a V12 engine, would I have an exhaust switch installed to make a bit of a song and dance? Yes, I would, but that is counterintuitive to the nature of the 7 Series. It's why I think an all EV Rolls Royce makes a lot of sense. You know, these huge, big luxury barges, yes, they need to have a comprehensive amount of power, but they shouldn't make a big song and dance about it. They should float around quietly with grace. So I'm a huge fan of the i7. I think these are fantastic. And I will at some point in the future, I promise girls, buy a big luxury car like this. But for me, I would want that car to use it to go on epic family road trips. So for me, you know, a plug-in hybrid or a straight internal combustion engine car, for me, for my purposes, as that would be the predominant use of it. But if, like I said at the start, you are in a very fortunate position of being able to get yourself a high-end company car and you're thinking about buying an i7, These are exceptional dad cars. Honestly, buy one. Not only will you love it, but your kids will love it too. If you've made it this far and you aren't currently subscribed to the channel, come on, you've got to click that button. You wouldn't have got this far if you didn't enjoy it. We've got loads of exciting stuff coming. Remember to like the video as well, comment below, let us know your thoughts. And in the meantime, why don't you check out this video here of when me and all 4 of my children went out in a V12 7 Series. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.